For over 2,500 years, Zen Buddhism has offered profound insights into the nature of the mind, body, and spirit. While modern medicine has brought incredible advancements, many people today are seeking deeper, more natural ways to heal. Methods that don't rely on pills or procedures, but instead tap into the healing power already within us. That's where Zen comes in. The secrets passed down through generations of monks and practitioners offer a roadmap to physical wellness, emotional balance, and spiritual clarity without medicine, without stress. Zen isn't about doing more. It's about doing less with deeper awareness. It teaches us to be present, to breathe, to move with purpose, and to reconnect with the world around us. Healing, according to Zen, is not just about treating symptoms. It's about dissolving the root causes of suffering, stress, tension, disconnection, and imbalance. And the most powerful part? You can begin using these secrets today, no matter your age, background, or health status. In this video, we'll explore 10 powerful Zen secrets that unlock natural healing. These aren't quick hacks. They're timeless practices that cultivate long-term wellness from the inside out. From ancient breathing techniques and mindful eating to energy alignment and nature immersion, these methods are simple, free, and transformative. They help reset your nervous system, calm your thoughts, boost your immunity, and return your body to its natural state of balance. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the noise of modern life, tired of relying on medications, or just curious about what true inner peace feels like, this journey is for you. Let's dive into these 10 Zen secrets and rediscover the path to healing your body, calming your mind, and awakening your spirit naturally. 1. The healing power of breath. In Zen practice, breathing isn't just a bodily function. It's a gateway to inner peace and physical renewal. The first and most essential Zen secret to natural healing is conscious breathing. While we often breathe without thinking, Zen masters teach that when we become fully aware of our breath, we activate the body's natural healing mechanisms. Zen breathing, often referred to as Zazen breath, involves slow, deep, rhythmic breaths, typically inhaling through the nose and exhaling gently through the mouth or nose. This style of breathing signals the parasympathetic nervous system to relax. It slows the heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and reduces the production of stress hormones like cortisol. It's not just calming, it's deeply regenerative. One of the most well-known breathing techniques is Har Breathing, breathing deeply into the lower belly. The Hara in Japanese, which Zen monks consider the center of life energy. Practicing this technique daily helps anchor your awareness, improve digestion, balance energy, and calm anxious thoughts. Even just 5 minutes of Har breathing a day can restore clarity and strengthen your immune system. Modern science backs this up. Studies have shown that mindful breathing practices reduce inflammation, improve lung function, and even enhance the body's ability to fight off disease. It's why breathing is now being used in stress reduction clinics, trauma therapy, and even cancer recovery programs. To try it, sit quietly, close your eyes, and place a hand on your lower abdomen. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts, feeling your belly rise. Exhale gently for 6 counts. Repeat. Feel your body respond. Feel the stress dissolve. Zen teaches us that healing begins with breath, because the breath connects the body, mind, and spirit. And when those are in harmony, anything is possible. 2. Stillness is medicine. In a world driven by constant noise, notifications, and non-stop activity, Zen reminds us that stillness is not a luxury, it's a necessity for true healing. The second Zen secret is the transformative power of stillness. Not just physical stillness, but mental stillness. Inner silence, the kind of presence where healing begins, not because we're doing something, but because we're finally doing nothing. Zen meditation, or Zazen, is the heart of this practice. It's not about clearing your mind completely, it's about sitting with awareness, observing your thoughts without attachment, and allowing the mind to settle like still water. In this stillness, the body begins to repair itself, and the mind releases layers of stress and emotional tension. It's like hitting a reset button for your nervous system. Scientific studies have proven that consistent meditation decreases anxiety, improves sleep quality, reduces chronic pain, and even thickens the brain's gray matter in areas related to memory and emotional regulation. But Zen has known this for centuries. Monks who sit for hours in meditation don't do it to escape life. They do it to become more fully alive. In Zen, stillness is viewed as the source of all action. Just as a seed grows in the quiet darkness of the earth, healing emerges in the still moments we so often overlook. The body listens in stillness, the heart speaks, the spirit restores. To begin, try sitting in silence for just 10 minutes a day. No phone, no agenda, just you, your breath, and the quiet space between thoughts. Sit with a straight spine, eyes gently closed, and simply observe. If your mind wanders, return to the breath. Zen teaches, be still like a mountain. Flow like a river. In this stillness, you'll discover a healing that no medicine can give you. 3. Mindful eating. Nourishing the body and spirit. One of the most overlooked aspects of Zen is its emphasis on mindful eating. Zen practitioners don't just eat. They celebrate every bite with full attention and awareness. The third Zen secret for natural healing involves a deep connection to the act of eating, transforming food into not just fuel, but medicine for the body and soul. Mindful eating begins with the simple practice of being present at the table. In Zen temples, meals are eaten in silence, focusing on the texture, taste, and aroma of the food. This practice isn't about dietary restrictions or extreme habits. It's about honoring the food, appreciating its source, and connecting deeply with the moment. Zen teaches us that food is sacred, and every bite can be an opportunity for healing. When we eat mindfully, we become attuned to our body's needs. We learn to recognize hunger cues and avoid overeating. We slow down, allowing our digestive system to function more efficiently. By giving food our full attention, we also reduce the likelihood of mindless snacking or eating out of stress, which often leads to poor digestion and chronic inflammation. Research on mindful eating has shown significant benefits, including improved digestion, weight management, and reduced emotional eating. In addition, it has been linked to lower levels of stress and increased satisfaction from meals. This means not only will your body digest food better, but your mind will also begin to heal, learning to savor the present moment and let go of distractions. To practice mindful eating, start with a simple meal. Sit down without distractions, breathe deeply, and observe the food in front of you. As you take your first bite, chew slowly, savor the flavors, and notice the textures. Eat with gratitude for the nourishment you receive. Zen teaches that every meal is an opportunity to nourish not just the body, but the soul. When we eat with mindfulness, we heal on a deeper level, fostering harmony within and around us. The power of nature, reconnect, and heal. Zen monks have long understood the healing power of nature. The fourth Zen secret for natural healing involves immersing yourself in the natural world. Zen teaches that nature is not just a backdrop to our lives, It is a reflection of our own inner harmony. By reconnecting with nature, we align ourselves with the rhythms of the earth, restoring balance and vitality. This practice is often referred to as Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, in Japanese. It's more than just a walk in the woods. It's about engaging all 5 senses in the experience of nature. The scent of pine, the rustle of leaves, the feel of cool air on your skin. All of these elements contribute to the healing process. When we spend time in nature, we allow our minds to quiet, our stress levels to drop, and our bodies to recharge. Studies have shown that spending time in natural settings can lower cortisol levels, reduce blood pressure, improve mood, and even strengthen the immune system. Nature has a calming effect on the nervous system, allowing the body to enter a state of rest and repair. Whether you're walking through a forest, sitting by the ocean, or simply observing the sky, nature's presence helps to release emotional tension, promotes healing, and renews the mind. Zen monks often practice samu, which is mindful work in nature, whether it's tending the garden, sweeping the temple grounds, or simply sitting by a river. In each of these activities, they are present and aware, embracing the natural world with deep reverence and gratitude. This practice shows us that even simple moments in nature can lead to profound healing. To incorporate nature into your healing practice, spend at least 20 minutes outside every day. Walk barefoot on grass, sit near a tree, or simply observe the beauty of the natural world. Allow yourself to breathe deeply and feel a sense of connection to the earth. Zen reminds us that nature is not just a place we visit. It is a living, breathing force that heals us if we choose to be present with it. 5. Letting go of attachment. One of the core teachings of Zen is the art of letting go, especially when it comes to our attachments. The 5th Zen secret for natural healing revolves around the practice of releasing attachments to material possessions, emotions, past experiences, and even our own self-identity. Zen teaches that our suffering often stems not from what happens to us, but from how tightly we hold on to it. The Zen principle of non-attachment doesn't mean we stop caring about things. It means we stop clinging to them as though they are the source of our happiness or identity. By letting go, we free ourselves from the stress of trying to control everything. We accept the natural flow of life, understanding that change is inevitable. Holding on to the past, to expectations, or to an ideal version of ourselves only creates tension and prevents healing. One powerful Zen practice for letting go is called kinhin, the walking meditation. When you walk, take slow, deliberate steps, focusing on each moment and letting go of any thoughts or worries that arise. As you release attachment to your thoughts, you create space for inner peace to take root. Psychological studies have shown that the act of letting go can significantly reduce feelings of anxiety and stress. When we stop trying to control every outcome, we reduce our mental clutter, allowing the body to heal and the mind to find clarity. Through letting go, we embrace a state of openness, where healing can flow freely without resistance. To practice letting go, begin with small things. When a negative thought arises, observe it without judgment, then gently release it. When you feel attached to a person or situation, remind yourself that attachment is the cause of suffering, and let go of the need for control. Zen teaches that healing is not about holding on, it's about freeing yourself from the weight of attachment, creating room for peace, and allowing the natural flow of life to guide you. 6. Simplicity as a healing path. Zen is a philosophy built on simplicity, a way of life that values clarity, space and focus over clutter, excess, and distraction. The sixth Zen secret for natural healing teaches us that living simply is not about deprivation. It's about creating room for what truly matters. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, buy more, and be more, Zen invites us to do less, own less, and be more present. This principle is embodied in the Zen aesthetic of wabi-sabi, the beauty of simplicity, imperfection, and impermanence. A Zen monk's room may be bare, but it is rich with peace. A single flower in a small vase can bring more joy than a room full of luxuries. This simplicity reduces stimulation, which in turn reduces anxiety and stress, making room for natural healing to begin. Clutter, whether physical, mental, or emotional, creates noise that blocks healing. When we declutter our environment, our minds begin to quiet. When we simplify our schedules, we create time for rest and reflection. When we stop multitasking, we become more effective and more at peace. It's in these spacious moments that the body rebalances itself and the mind can reconnect with clarity. Scientific research supports this. Studies show that people who live in clean, minimal environments have lower levels of cortisol and experience greater mental clarity. They sleep better, think more clearly, and feel less overwhelmed. Simplicity reduces decision fatigue, freeing up energy for healing and creativity. To practice simplicity, choose one area of your life to declutter: your closet, your kitchen, your calendar. Remove the unnecessary. Create more space. Notice how you feel. Slowly extend this practice into your digital life, your conversations, even your goals. Zen teaches that healing begins when we remove the unnecessary. In simplicity, there is space for peace, rest, and deep transformation. 7. Daily rituals and rhythms. In the Zen tradition, healing is not something that happens all at once. It is something cultivated day by day, through rituals and rhythms that bring structure, intention, and peace into everyday life. The seventh Zen secret is the power of simple, sacred routines. These daily rituals aren't elaborate. They are ordinary acts infused with mindfulness and presence, transforming the mundane into moments of healing. Zen monks live by a strict schedule, not out of rigidity, but because rhythm supports balance. Waking up with the sun, meditating at dawn, eating meals at the same times each day, and performing chores with mindfulness, these practices create harmony between body and mind. When your day follows a natural rhythm, your nervous system relaxes, your digestion improves, and your sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. Science confirms that having daily routines reduces decision fatigue, lowers stress, and supports better overall health. Regular sleep and meal times help regulate circadian rhythms, which control hormones, mood, and immune function. When the body knows what to expect, it doesn't have to work as hard to stay balanced. Zen teaches us that rituals are containers for presence. Even something as simple as making tea can become a sacred act if done with intention. Lighting a candle before meditating, stretching before bed, writing in a gratitude journal, these small actions ground us in the present, reduce anxiety, and signal the body that it's safe to relax and heal. To begin, identify one part of your day, morning, mealtime, or evening, and create a simple, repeatable ritual. Do it with full awareness. Let it become your anchor. As your life becomes more rhythmic, you'll notice stress fades, clarity rises, and healing unfolds naturally. Zen reminds us, how you do anything is how you do everything. And when your daily actions are sacred, your entire life becomes a path to healing. 8. Silence and inner listening. In the Zen tradition, Silence is more than the absence of noise. It is a deep, living presence that holds space for truth, clarity, and healing. The eighth Zen secret invites us to rediscover the transformative power of silence and the art of inner listening. When we turn down the volume of the external world, we can finally hear what's happening inside. The quiet whispers of intuition, the messages of the body, and the longings of the soul. Modern life is full of constant input, messages, media, notifications, conversations. Our minds are always processing, reacting, and judging. Zen teaches that this endless stimulation prevents us from healing because it keeps us disconnected from our inner world. In silence, the mind stops grasping, the heart softens, and the nervous system begins to unwind. This creates the perfect internal conditions for natural healing. Silence doesn't mean isolation, it means attunement. Zen monks often sit in complete silence for hours, not because they are trying to escape the world, but because they are entering it more fully. They are listening deeply to their breath, their heartbeat, the creak of the floor, the rustle of wind outside. In this space, insight arises, tension melts, and a profound sense of peace begins to grow. Neurological studies show that regular periods of silence can regenerate brain cells, lower blood pressure, and enhance memory and focus. Silence has even been shown to activate the brain's default mode network, which is associated with self-reflection, empathy, and healing. To practice, find a few minutes each day to sit in true silence. No music, no distractions, no talking. Just sit, breathe, and listen. If your thoughts race, that's okay. Let them come and go like clouds. Just keep returning to the quiet underneath. Zen teaches that in silence, everything is revealed, and in that still, sacred space, the deepest healing begins. 9. Moving meditation. Zen is not confined to stillness on a cushion. It also flows through movement. The ninth Zen secret for natural healing is the practice of moving meditation, where body and mind unite in motion. Unlike traditional exercise, this is not about burning calories or building muscle. It's about awakening presence, freeing blocked energy, and allowing healing to circulate through your entire being. One of the most well-known forms of moving meditation in Zen-influenced traditions is walking meditation, kinhin, where each step is taken with full awareness. You move slowly, synchronizing your breath with your steps, feeling the ground beneath your feet, and becoming fully present with each movement. In this state, your body becomes a bridge between earth and sky, grounded yet expansive. Other forms of Zen-influenced moving meditation include Tai Chi, Qigong, and even tea ceremonies, where every gesture is intentional and mindful. These slow, flowing movements help clear stagnation in the body's energy pathways, known in Chinese and Japanese medicine as meridians, improve circulation, and calm the nervous system. Instead of forcing the body, you invite it into balance, cooperation, and ease. Research shows that slow, mindful movement improves flexibility, reduces inflammation, lowers anxiety, and enhances respiratory and cardiovascular function. It also sharpens proprioception, your sense of physical space and coordination, which has been shown to support aging and reduce the risk of injury. To begin your own practice, start with a short daily walk. Instead of rushing, slow down, feel each footstep, breathe consciously. Notice the sensations in your body, the sights and sounds around you. Let your body move like a meditation, calm, steady, and aware. Zen reminds us that healing doesn't only happen in stillness. It happens when we move with awareness. In every step, every gesture, and every breath, we carry the potential to return to balance, peace, and vitality. 10. Living in the present moment. The final and perhaps most powerful Zen secret for natural healing is the practice of being fully present. In Zen, this is the heart of everything. To live here, now, in this moment, without being trapped in the regrets of the past or the anxieties of the future. Healing, Zen teaches, is not something that happens someday. It happens now, in this breath, in this step, in this heartbeat. When we are constantly distracted by screens, thoughts, worries, we disconnect from our own bodies. We miss the subtle signs of imbalance. We eat without tasting, breathe without awareness, and move without feeling. But when we bring our full attention to the present moment, we return to ourselves. And in that return, healing begins. Zen masters call this mindfulness, a simple yet profound way of living where every action becomes sacred. Washing dishes, walking through a doorway, or sipping tea can all become moments of meditation when done with full presence. This is not about adding something new to your life. It's about transforming what's already there. Modern science has embraced mindfulness as one of the most effective tools for healing. Studies have shown it can reduce chronic pain, lower anxiety and depression, improve immune function, and even alter the structure of the brain to enhance emotional resilience and cognitive performance. And yet, the core of mindfulness is beautifully simple. Be where you are. Feel what you feel. Breathe. To start, choose one daily activity. Brushing your teeth, making your bed, walking to your car, and do it with 100% attention. Feel every movement. Notice your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Zen says, this moment is the only moment. When you live fully in it, you don't just exist, you heal, grow, and awaken to the peace that's always been within you. Zen is not about escape. It's about returning to what's real, what's present, and what's always been within us. The 10 secrets we've explored aren't ancient relics. They are timeless, living practices that reconnect us with our own natural ability to heal. From the breath in our lungs to the silence in our minds, from mindful meals to simple movements, Zen shows us that healing doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. When we slow down, simplify, and live intentionally, we create the conditions for balance. The body begins to recover. The mind becomes clear. The spirit feels light again. There is no need for expensive treatments or complex philosophies. Just breathe, stillness, awareness, presence. In a world filled with noise, Zen invites you to listen. In a culture obsessed with doing, Zen invites you to be. And in a society driven by consumption, Zen reminds you that you already have enough. You already are enough. If you begin to integrate even one of these Zen secrets into your daily life, you'll notice a shift. Less stress, more peace, greater clarity, and over time, a deeper sense of health and wholeness that medicine alone could never provide. Thank you for watching. If this journey resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more wisdom on healing, mindfulness, and living with intention. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that true healing is always within reach. Until next time, breathe deeply, walk gently, and live fully in this moment.